May 12th, 1903. Dr. Sun and fellow Chinese nationals, I offer my assistance in the form of money and hope to aid the revolution in these trying times. My offering is not much for a revolution, but it has been more than enough to satisfy me and give me a comfortable life. It is the money I have been able to make a living in the United States with, and I send it to you that you may seed that same promise for our own people back in China. Along with $2,000 in U.S. cash, I send this letter describing the life I live in America, the life we could create for our families in China if our struggle prevails. May it inspire you to fight for that future. At 21 years old, I landed on these shores with nothing. No money, no friends, no family to speak of. What kind of place could accept someone with so little to offer? What kind of place gives that guy a chance? The Statue of Liberty is supposed to welcome you and explain all of that, but I landed in San Francisco and missed that orientation. In any case, when I first landed here, I had no trouble finding work. I got hired as a picker and worked that job for a few years. But the work was hard, and I learned that the easier work was not that hard to get into. So after searching, I finally got a man to hire me as a cook. That man's name is Alex Brown, and he changed my life forever. From the minute I became friends with Alex, I've been safe, because he's the big boss of the area. He owns everything around. The Taishan usually cause trouble if you're a Zongshan wanting to open a gambling house. But thanks to Alex and his protection, I safely run too. I have also been able to start a restaurant, a hardware store, a dry goods store, a barber shop, and a pool hall. My brothers, in this land I have accomplished in 7 years what it would take generations to accomplish in China. I am wealthy and have status, things I could not have hoped for in China, and I send you my story to remind you that our revolution is not a dream, and it promises this life for our people in our land. I was terribly disappointed to learn of the defeat at the Haijiao uprising, especially after our crucial ally, the Republic of the Philippines, was crushed by the United States. Dr. Sun must be in a bad way. But our resolve, our will to win is of steel. Now I am 28 years old, and thanks to this place and the community it facilitates, I own several businesses and am a rich man. This is the promise that we fight for, the power to create our own destinies, shield our loved ones from sickness and hunger, to live free. I hope my message has inspired some life in the struggle of its reader, and trust that my donation will reach the national cause without interception or delay. Sincerely, Li Bing.